Hello students, welcome to 6th semester. So in this video, I am going to give the introduction about computer graphics and visualization subject. So this is 18CS62. The subject code is 18CS62, computer graphics and visualization. So in our today's class, what are the things we are going to discuss, right? So the very firstly, I want to explain all the basics of computer graphics. So before going to analyze the basics of computer graphics, first of all, I want to tell you what are the course objective. Okay, what is the need of this particular course, computer graphics and visualization course, and what are the topics we are going to learn from this particular course, and finally the course outcome. Okay, so first of all, before start any of the subject, we should know about all the COs, right? So the CO in the sense course objective as well as the course outcomes. So let us see one by one. So the main course objective of this computer graphics and visualization is the very first. Firstly, it is used to explain the hardware, software, as well as the OpenGL graphics primitives. Okay, and you may ask what is OpenGL? It is nothing but it is the Open Graphics Library. So the computer graphics and visualization, we are having the lab also as well as one mini project. So we will be doing the software called as OpenGL. That is nothing but one API, application program interface, right? So the very first course objective is to explain all the hardware, software as well as the graphics primitives in the OpenGL API. And the second main objective is to illustrate the interactive computer graphic using OpenGL. Okay, and what is mean by interactive computer graphics and non-interactive computer graphics? In the introduction part, I will explain you, right? And the third main objective is the design as well as the implementation of all the different algorithms to get the 2D graphics primitives along with its attributes. Okay, and the next main objective is to demonstrate geometric transformations viewing on both two-dimensional as well as the three-dimensional objects. And the final course objective is to enforce the representation of curves, surfaces, color and illumination models, right? So these are the different course objectives. So these are the main topics we are going to discuss in the entire module. So totally we are having 5 different modules. Okay, so the 5 different modules here, it is designed to cover all these topics. So the very firstly we will be studying about the introduction of the computer graphics and all the applications of the computer graphics and where in which areas we are using the computer graphics, right? And the next topic is basic mathematical part of the computer graphics. Next, the transformations of two-dimensional as well as the three-dimensional objects. Afterwards, the viewing part. Okay, and nextly, the geometric modeling part and shading and illumination of the different images, objects of two-dimensional and three-dimensional. And finally, the visible surface algorithms. Okay, visible surface detection. Okay, so these are the main topics which covers which will be covering by all the 5 different modules, right? And finally, the course outcome. After studying all these topics, what will be the course outcome of the CGV subject, right? So the very first outcome is design and implement the algorithms for two-dimensional graphics primitives and attributes. Okay, and the second main outcome is it is used to illustrate the geometric transformations on both two-dimensional and three-dimensional objects. I will explain you what is transformations, right? Anyway, it plays a very important role. Okay, and the third one is apply the concepts of clipping and a visible surface detection in two-dimensional and three-dimensional viewing and illumination models. And finally, the last outcome is we have to design the suitable hardware as well as software for developing the graphics packages using the OpenGL. Okay, so this comes for your mini project especially. Anyway, here we are learning to implement all the algorithms what and all we are studying in the theory part, as well as you have to take one of your interested topic and you have to write the code for the mini project. Okay, it can be from your data structure subject or ADA subject, or you can take your operating system subject. Okay, any one concept and you have to implement by using the OpenGL, right? So this is the main course outcome of the computer graphics and visualization subject. Okay, now let us go inside the introduction part, means the very first part of the CG, right? So first of all, I want to tell you the definition as well as the importance of the computer graphics, right? So what is computer graphics? How to define the computer graphics? Okay, so normally the term CG, which is used to describe the use of the computers to create and manipulate the images. Okay, so normally the images can be of two-dimensional as well as the three-dimensional. Okay, and here the creation as well as the manipulation of images or the pictures with the help of the computers, that's why it is called as computer graphics. Okay, so here we are having two different types of computer graphics. The very first one is passive and another one is active computer graphics. So the passive is otherwise known as non-interactive computer graphics, and the active computer graphics is otherwise known as interactive computer graphics, right? So the major product of the computer graphics will be the picture, or it can be any image. Okay, so with the help of the CG, means computer graphics, any of the images or pictures can be represented in two-dimensional or three-dimensional space. Okay, and next, if we are having any sort of picture, easily we can change the size of the picture as well as we can change the orientation of the picture. That is called as transformation. Okay, so the transformation is nothing but, suppose you are having one object, for example one triangle. So in the same time we can shrink, we can change the size of the triangle, whether we can make it small or we can make it very big triangle also. So this is called as the transformations. So that inside the transformation we are having the translation part. Okay, then scaling part, means automatically how to grow the object size as well as shrink, and rotation. Okay, so these are nothing but the transformation part. So all can be easily done through the computer graphics. Okay, and whenever we are talking about the computer graphics, or obviously it is having three major components. Computer graphics means it is having majorly the very first component as a frame buffer, which is otherwise known as FB also. Okay, and the next one is any monitor. Here they have given the TV monitor. It can be any video monitor. Okay, and next in between we are having the display controller. Okay, so here if you see the frame buffer, it is a combination of zeros and ones. Okay, so the frame buffer is usually it will be represented by using the combination of zeros and ones. So inside the frame buffer, we will be having the scan line data. According to the object what we are going to show, it will be the scan line will be drawn from top to down. Okay, and the object will be given to the display adapter or to the display controller. Okay, and again through this display adapter, the output image will be given to the video monitor. Okay, so video monitor means it can be your laptop or a desktop or your palm top, whatever it is. Okay, everything is considered as a monitor only, right? And so the frame buffer, inside the frame buffer, it is a combination of zeros and ones. Otherwise, we can call this as that as a form of matrix. Okay, matrix of intensity values. So 0 means actually it represents off state. 1 means it is on state. Okay, and frame buffer used to hold the set of intensity values of all the screen points, and each and every values stored in the frame buffer are retrieved by the screen one row at a time. Okay, so the scan line will be starts from left to right, from top to bottom of the screen. So the entire line is called as the scan line. Okay, and the second component is display controller. So the display controller is used to pass the content of the frame buffer to the TV monitor. Okay, so according to it is used to convert the zeros and ones into the corresponding video signal. And finally, what the TV monitor will do means it will produces the pattern, some pattern in the sense the size of the object or the entire object or the picture. Okay, it used to produces the final outcome. Okay, and these are the different applications of the computer graphics. So it is mainly used for video games, to make the cartoons and to give the visual effects and all. Okay, means by using the superimposing, the visual effects will be given. The very best example is some movies. Okay, for example, the Bahubali movie, right? And animated films. Nowadays, all the movies they are using one or the another animated image, right? And mainly for CAD and CAM, computer aided manufacturing or design, and medical imaging, information visualization, and for presentation graphics and simulation part. Okay, so these are the different applications of the computer graphics. So in this particular video, we have studied about all the basics of the computer graphics and what are the different applications of the computer graphics. In the next video, I will be explaining about OpenGL software, right? Thank you.